Hey loves, welcome to Timeless Twin Flame Guidance. My name is Blue. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for joining our spiritual community today. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back my dear friend. It's always a blessing to connect with you again. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into tonight's message, which I'm really excited to share with you all. Today we're diving deep into a really important message, staying in your own energy, holding your vibration steady no matter what is triggering you. And let me tell you, I can already feel it. There is a lot happening here, a lot shifting, a lot moving. The energy is heavy, but at the same time, it's powerful. Now, of course, this won't resonate with everyone, but if you're here, I truly believe there's something in this message for you. Big things are trying to come through right now. The plans you've been manifesting, the visions you've been holding in your heart, they're not just ideas anymore. They are in motion, and I need you to really sit with that for a moment. Because sometimes when we're on the edge of something life-changing, that's when the triggers start hitting the hardest. The distractions, the doubts, the emotions that feel like they're pulling you in a million different directions. It's not random, it's resistance. It's the old energy trying to hold on, but you're stepping into something greater. And today we're going to tap into the messages surrounding this shift, channeling the divine guidance that's flowing through for you right now. What's coming through so powerfully is this energy of divine strength, and I'm not surprised at all, because right now, you are being called to step into your highest level of power, not just strength, but resilience, self-mastery, and unshakable focus. This is your divine feminine rising, your inner warrior awakening. You have so much lined up for you, so many blessings, so many opportunities, and they're not just floating in the distance, they're right there waiting to come in. But as these doors open, there are forces trying to pull you down, distractions, triggers, situations that are designed to test you. It could be delays, miscommunication, unexpected obstacles, things that feel like minor annoyances, or maybe they don't feel minor at all. Maybe they feel huge, like everything is working against you. But let me tell you something, that's not the truth. The truth is, the bigger your blessings, the stronger the resistance, not because you're being punished, but because your power is that immense. Your energy is magnetic, your manifestation power is unmatched, and the only way anything can stop you is if it can get you to lower your vibration, if it can make you react. That's the key. The distractions aren't just trying to slow you down, they're trying to pull you into an emotional storm that you don't belong in. And this is why your focus is everything right now, not just where you place your thoughts, but where you place your energy. It's not just about keeping your eyes on the prize, it's about keeping your frequency high, because when you're in your highest vibration, nothing can touch you, nothing. Now what's really standing out here is the energy of guarding your heart chakra, and I need you to really hear me on this. Your heart is your greatest source of power. Yes, you are strong. Yes, you are protective. Yes, you stand your ground. But if these situations can get you to shut down emotionally, if they can make you cold, if they can make you harden, then that is the real sabotage. Because when your heart is open, you are unstoppable. When your heart is open, you are in your full divine power. And that's exactly why these triggers are hitting you where they are. They're trying to get you to close off, to go into defense mode, to build walls that block not just the bad, but the good that is trying to reach you. And I know you are protective by nature. You don't just guard yourself, you guard the people you love, the things you care about. You don't back down, you don't let things slide. But right now, this isn't about proving a point or standing your ground. Right now, this is about staying aligned, about choosing your battles wisely, about understanding that not every distraction is worthy of your energy. Because right now, you have something way bigger to focus on. Your destiny is too big for you to waste your power on things that are beneath you. So don't let these triggers steal your light. Don't let them pull you into a lower vibration. Keep your energy high, keep your heart open, and watch how everything starts to shift in your favor. If you enjoyed this video so far, subscribing to the channel is a beautiful way to support the channel and help me continue sharing guidance from the heart. Alright, what's coming through so clearly now is this energy of illusion and deception, and honestly that makes so much sense, because this energy isn't just random, it's calculated. Spirit is showing me how this false energy is creeping in through the cracks, whispering doubts, trying to make you believe that everything you've built is about to crumble. But here's what I need you to understand. This energy is lying to you. It's trying to convince you that you haven't grown, that you haven't changed, that you're still stuck in the same cycles, but deep down, you know better. This energy wants you caught up in old wounds, old insecurities, old versions of yourself that no longer exist. It wants you questioning your worth, your path, your progress, and the worst part, it knows exactly what buttons to push. This isn't just surface-level frustration. It's deep, it's emotional, it's bringing up things you thought you had moved past, things that feel strangely familiar but don't quite fit into your current reality. That's because they don't belong here anymore. And here's the kicker, this isn't just any distraction. This is a last-ditch effort. This energy sees what's coming for you, what's lining up for you, and it's desperate to throw you off track before you reach it. It knows that if it can get you to spiral, if it can get you to believe the lies, you'll start making choices that don't align with your future. You'll start feeding the past instead of walking forward. For some of you, this goes back 10 years. That's what I keep hearing, a full 10-year cycle. Think about where you were around 2015. What was your reality? What kind of struggles were you facing? What patterns kept repeating? Now look at what's happening right now. It's not a coincidence. Some of those same emotions, those same types of situations or people might be resurfacing, but this time it's different, because you're different. You are not the person you were back then. See, when you level up, the old energy tries to pull you back just to see if you'll still react the same way. It's like a test from the universe. Are you really done with this? Are you really ready for what's next? And I know it's been hard. I can feel how heavy this has been. The exhaustion, the frustration, the emotional ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster that you didn't sign up for. Some of you might even feel like you're moving through a fog, struggling to focus on what you're manifesting, questioning everything. But let me say this loud and clear. You are not failing. You are not backtracking. You are breaking through. Right now, the best thing you can do is hold your center, stay in your own energy. This is the kind of moment where you don't engage, you don't feed the fear, you don't let yourself spiral into the past. You stand still, you breathe, you remind yourself this is just the energy of the past trying to test me. It doesn't belong to me anymore. I have already outgrown it. And the more you hold steady, the more you refuse to let it shake you, the weaker it becomes. This energy thrives on doubt, on fear, on hesitation, but when you stay rooted in who you are now, in the version of you that has already healed, already learned, already evolved, it has no power over you. Because the truth is everything you've been working for is already aligning, it's already on its way. The doors are already opening, the opportunities are already unfolding, and this energy, it just wants to distract you so you don't see it coming. It wants you so caught up in the past that you don't recognize when your future arrives. But you will see it, and when you do, it's going to be even bigger than you imagined. What I'm being shown so clearly right now is this energy of spiritual warfare, and wow, this could not be more accurate for what's coming through. This is deep spiritual battle, divine feminine. This isn't just about what's happening around you, it's about what's happening within you. It's about your energy being tested, your patience being stretched, and your resilience being challenged in ways you didn't expect. And if you've been feeling like things are just off lately, like you're constantly battling something unseen, then this message is for you. Whoever I'm picking up on, it feels like you're fighting a battle, but not in the physical world. This is energetic, this is spiritual. It's like there's a force pushing against you, trying to make you doubt yourself, trying to make you feel ungrounded, uncertain, even disconnected from your own power. And the thing is, it's sneaky. It doesn't always show up in obvious ways. It's not just an external issue like someone in your life causing problems or something going wrong at work. It's deeper than that. You might be feeling more closed off than usual. You may be catching yourself putting up walls, distancing yourself, maybe even sabotaging your own growth. And here's the thing, it happens so gradually that you don't even realize it at first. You start feeling a little more tired than usual, a little more irritable, maybe a little less motivated. And then suddenly, the things that once made you feel connected, your spiritual practices, your self-care, your passions, they don't feel the same, they feel like a burden. And this is where it gets dangerous, because this energy is designed to make you stop. You may find yourself avoiding meditation, the very thing that brings you clarity, the thing that helps you reconnect, suddenly feels like too much work. You may stop praying, journaling, or speaking to your guides. Instead of turning to your intuition, you start overthinking, overanalyzing, second-guessing everything. Even taking care of your body starts to feel like an effort. Maybe you've been feeling dehydrated, but you don't even have the urge to drink water. Maybe you've been skipping meals or craving unhealthy foods. Even your sleep might be disrupted. You might be waking up in the middle of the night feeling restless, or having intense dreams that leave you feeling drained when you wake up. These aren't just random changes. These are signs. This is your energy reacting to a force that is trying to pull you away from alignment. And the best way to break through this? You have to push back. You have to persevere. Because let me tell you something, this isn't just a phase. This isn't just feeling off. This is interference. This is resistance showing up in your life because you are on the brink of something big. And when you are stepping into a new level of alignment, when you are getting closer to your purpose, this always happens. You have to fight for your energy, even when it feels like you don't want to, especially then. If you usually pray, pray. If you usually meditate, meditate. If you usually move your body, move it. If you usually eat well, nourish yourself. Because the moment you stop, that's when this energy starts gaining control. And I need you to understand, this is not just about you losing motivation. This is a direct attempt to slow you down, to block you from stepping into the next version of yourself. And I know it's been intense lately. If you've been feeling like all of a sudden, as soon as this year started, things started shifting in a way that feels overwhelming, that's not a coincidence. You are stepping into something bigger, and this resistance, it's proof that you're close. So don't let it win. Don't let distractions, drama, emotional overwhelm, or past wounds keep you stuck. Don't let temporary frustration turn into long-term stagnation. Right now, it's not about reacting. It's about recognizing what's happening, stepping back and making a conscious choice to stay aligned. Because your power is in your presence. The moment you reclaim your energy, the moment you decide to push through, you break the cycle, you shift the momentum, and once you do, nothing can take you off your path. Alright, what's coming through now is this intense energy of transformation, like a storm that's clearing everything in its path. And honestly, this makes so much sense with what's happening in your energy right now. This isn't just a minor shift, this is a full-blown energetic clearing, a final test before your next breakthrough. And I need you to hear me when I say this, you are closer than ever. Now I really want you to pause for a second and think back. What was happening for you in 2015? What kind of emotions were you navigating? What situations were you dealing with? Were you feeling stuck, lost, uncertain about the future? If you're noticing that similar themes are coming back up now, this is no accident. This is a karmic cycle making its final lap. But here's the key difference. You're not who you were back then. You've outgrown this version of yourself, but now it's time to prove it to yourself. Because for some of you, this isn't just about healing anymore. This is about closing the door on an energy that no longer belongs to you. And I'm talking about slamming it shut, locking it, and throwing away the key. This is about choosing not to engage, not to spiral, not to feed the same patterns that once kept you stuck. And for others, this is a straight-up spiritual attack, an energy force that sees you rising, sees you aligning, sees you stepping into something massive, and is trying everything to stop you. And I need you to recognize this for what it is. Think about it, right before a major breakthrough, what happens? Everything starts to feel chaotic. You feel exhausted. You feel blocked. Things that were flowing suddenly feel out of reach, and suddenly you're questioning everything. Is this even real? Was I just imagining my manifestations? Is this even meant for me? That doubt, that fear, that exhaustion, that is interference. That is the energy of resistance trying to get you to turn back right before everything falls into place. But listen to me, this is not the time to break down. This is the time to break through. Because Divine Feminine, you are powerful, and when you're in alignment, when you are joyful, when you are light, when you are focused on what makes you feel good, you become an unstoppable force. You don't even have to try, you just attract, you just be, and the universe rearranges itself to match your energy. And that's exactly why this storm is here. It's not just a test, it's a distraction. Because the second you slip into sadness, into frustration, into self-doubt, you slow down, you second-guess yourself, you stop moving forward. And that's the only way this energy can win. So right now, your job is to protect your energy like your life depends on it. Because in so many ways it does. Your happiness is not a small thing, it is your greatest weapon. Your joy, your peace, your ability to find the light, even in the darkest moments, that is your power. That is what makes you untouchable. So if you feel like things are trying to drag you down right now, if you feel like every little thing is testing you, this is your sign to hold your frequency like never before. And no, I'm not saying ignore your emotions. If sadness comes up, let it. If frustration rises, feel it. But don't live there. Don't let it settle in and become your new normal. Observe it, process it, and then release it. Because here's what I know for sure. When you shift your energy, everything else follows. And remember, your energy is sacred. The way you feel, the way you vibrate, the way you carry yourself in this world, it matters more than you realize. You are not just existing, you are creating. Every thought, every choice, every emotion is shaping the reality around you. So when life feels heavy, when old cycles try to pull you back in, when the weight of the past knocks on your door, remind yourself that you are not that version of you anymore. You are evolving. You are stepping into something bigger, something brighter. This moment, it's just a test to see if you're ready to hold that new frequency. And I know you are. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. And if you don't know how to pull yourself back up, start small. Do one thing that makes you feel even slightly better. Order your favorite food, take a walk in the sunlight, light a candle, take a deep breath, and remember who you are. Play music that makes you feel alive, move your body, shift your space, clean something, dance, write, laugh. Because when you choose to feel good for even one moment, that moment leads to another, and before you know it, you're no longer in the storm, you're above it. So don't let this storm shake you. You are closer than you've ever been. Stay steady, stay grounded, keep your heart open, and most of all, don't let anything dim your light. What's being revealed to me so powerfully right now is this energy of manifestation and self-reflection, and honestly, this message couldn't be more fitting. Spirit is showing me that this is all about recognizing your power, understanding that you are both the creator and the receiver of your reality. Right now, something in your energy is asking you to remember that divine truth. Because here's the thing, I can feel that many of you have been thrown off balance lately. Maybe you've lost momentum, maybe you've slipped out of your routine, or maybe things just feel a little off. And it's not just random, something is trying to pull you back into a past version of yourself, one that you've already outgrown. You might feel it as frustration, as exhaustion, or even as anger bubbling up inside you. And here's what's important to understand. This is happening because something big is trying to manifest in your life. There are changes, breakthroughs, and new beginnings that are lining up for you. But at the same time, there is a massive energy testing you, trying to see if you will fall back into old patterns or if you will stand strong in the version of yourself that you've worked so hard to become. This is a test of alignment. Are you going to meet your future self, or are you going to be pulled back into an old cycle? And I get it. Your emotions are intense. Whoever I'm speaking to, you feel things on a deep level, and for a long time, one of your biggest coping mechanisms has been to shut down. Maybe you've caught yourself closing off your heart chakra, maybe your sacral, your solar plexus, even your throat chakra, just shutting it all down completely. You go into isolation, you punish yourself in ways that no one even sees. And this is where I need you to hear me. You don't have to do that anymore. That version of you served a purpose. It kept you safe, it helped you survive, but you are no longer in survival mode. You are in expansion mode, and what worked for you in the past isn't what's going to carry you forward now. This is why grounding yourself is so important right now. If you're feeling overwhelmed, come back to your center. Take care of yourself in the small ways that bring you back into balance. Are you drinking enough water? Are you moving your body? Are you allowing yourself to breathe? You don't need to force massive shifts. Sometimes the simplest actions can change your energy entirely. Go for a walk, take a long shower, meditate, dance, stretch. Do whatever it takes to bring yourself back into alignment. And if you're feeling like things are slipping out of control, declare a new reality for yourself. Speak it into existence. The way you talk to yourself is everything. If you keep telling yourself that things are falling apart, that's exactly what your energy is going to reflect back to you. Instead, affirm what you want to see, even if you don't fully believe it yet. Let the words shape your reality. Say it out loud, write it down, put it in the comments if you need to. Everything is aligned for me. Everything is happening in my favor. I am safe. I am grounded. I am powerful. Or I am walking in the highest version of myself right now. You have a choice. There is something major trying to enter your life, but just as it's approaching, something else is trying to pull you back. It's like the universe is watching, waiting to see how you will respond. Are you going to step forward into your power, or are you going to let the past hold you back? This is your moment to choose. So take a deep breath, ground yourself, and remember who you are. You are the magician, the creator, the architect of your own reality. You have the power to shift everything, but it starts with what you choose to believe about yourself right now. The energy is shifting. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. The only question is, are you ready to receive it? The last card that came through for this energy is the Sun. And honestly, this couldn't be a more powerful confirmation of what's happening in your energy right now. There's a massive shift taking place, and even if it doesn't feel like it yet, you are stepping into a breakthrough. Right now, it might feel like things are being stripped away. Certain people, habits, or even old ways of thinking that once felt comfortable might suddenly feel heavy, exhausting, or just off. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong, it's that you're growing. You're shedding layers of yourself that no longer fit where you're headed. And I know sometimes growth feels like loss. Sometimes it feels like doors are closing, like the universe is pulling things away from you. But the Sun is here to remind you that clarity is coming. What may feel like an ending is actually a new beginning. Spirit is making it so clear that your energy is incredibly strong right now, which means you are manifesting at an accelerated rate. Every thought, every emotion, every belief you hold is shaping what happens next. If you are constantly thinking about what's not working, if you're dwelling on the past or letting frustration take over, you will continue to attract more of that energy. But if you shift your focus, even just slightly, if you start speaking life over yourself, if you remind yourself that everything is working out in your favor, even when you can't see it yet, you will begin to move things in a completely different direction. And here's the thing, right now, there is an energy trying to test you. You may notice that little things are trying to pull you out of your peace. Maybe it's external situations, maybe it's people who suddenly seem to be acting out, or maybe it's your own thoughts dragging you back into old cycles of doubt and fear. But this is where you have to stand firm in your power, because the Sun is coming out in your reading to remind you that nothing can dim your light unless you let it. For some of you, this is about learning how to hold your energy when things feel uncertain. It's easy to feel confident and high vibe when everything is flowing smoothly. But what about when challenges show up? What about when you feel tested, when the past starts creeping in, when old patterns try to pull you back? That's when you have to choose yourself. That's when you have to recognize that your emotions are not in control of you. You control them. I feel like there is this push to get you to really protect your energy at this time. Be mindful of what you're consuming, whether it's the conversations you're engaging in, the people you're surrounding yourself with, or even the thoughts you are allowing to take root in your mind, because your energy is extremely powerful right now, and whatever you feed will grow. If you focus on lack, on fear, on things not working out, you will continue to call in more of that. But if you step into your power, if you affirm to yourself daily that you are worthy, that you are aligned, that you are unstoppable, you will begin to shift into an entirely different timeline. Spirit is saying, do not let temporary emotions trick you into making permanent decisions. You are not stuck. You are not lost. You are becoming. And even if you can't fully see where this is leading yet, the Sun is a promise that something brighter, something bigger, something more aligned is ahead. You just have to trust the process. Okay, this feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. So take a deep breath, release anything heavy, and trust that everything is aligning exactly as it should. Let go of what you can't control, protect your peace, and keep choosing yourself again and again. And most importantly, do not dim your light just because the past is trying to catch up to you. You are rising, you are elevating, and the Sun, it's rising with you.